I'm here in Ofterschwang for the Allgäu Open on the best rated course in Germany on U-Disc. And just look at the view, it's beautiful. I'm going to prepare for the tournament starting tomorrow, and I think for hole 1 I'm throwing the pyro. Flo Lingenhill told me that I should try the pyro and I have to make him proud. Maybe he's watching. Oh, it's way too far.
Well, the pyro goes further than you expect. Let's see if I can correct on that.
That's better.
Great to play a practice round.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And I'm trying the berg as well, just to make sure I get something that doesn't go too far.
I'll join with the range. Seems like a good approach with the low glide disc. I'll put a bit more heiser than I think I should. Yeah, it's so downhill. You either really gotta control your pace or like put up a huge hyzer that just settles at the right time.
That's way too short again, I guess.
Yeah, it's easy to get cute on this throw. Yeah, something like that. Or the pyro play from the beginning.
It's always the envy, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Let's have a good round.
My pyro went way OB, so I have to try and make the putt from the OB line here. Nope. Starting off with a bogey.
Ooh. Those baskets, you really gotta hit low. They have less chains and lighter chains. That's how I learned to putt with touch. So for the next one, I don't know this hole yet. I've been playing here for the last, I don't know, 14 years almost. And this is a whole new rendition for me. It looks like you really gotta control your angle throwing up the hill here. It's supposed to be 105 meters. I think it's a bit shorter, but let's see if I can get there with an atom. That will be a good indicator for me if I can throw a putter or if I should disc up a bit. But my gut says the atom should be perfect. Little drift.
Sit.
Yeah, that's the hillside, but it's definitely not 100 meters uphill. So I guess it's probably more like 80-85 meters. Maybe a tempo is good here. Eirik, show us what.
I'll try the matrix. Again, a bit faster speed.
I think the matrix is a good idea, but maybe like try to commit to a slight anhyzer. And play it up to the left, because the good miss is definitely in the hillside. Yeah, let it drift. Yeah, like that's the good miss. But
try and see if I can get envy there. I don't think so, but aiming more left.
Yeah, that's it.
Sit.
Okay, going with a reactor. Okay, slide any. And it settles. Ace. Almost.
And it goes all the way down the hill.
Yeah, the ground play is brutal, but
maybe a hex works here.
But like, yeah, hex could be good. Try to match the hillside on the turn.
Yeah, it's always too far right for me.
Yeah.
But the flight is kind of nice. I just found out there's an OB here, so all my discs are OB.
Yeah, the elevation here is insane. Yeah. So both of my shots that were far enough kind of checked up near the basket and trickled down here. Got a bit lucky that I didn't roll all the way into the OB. There's a kind of collection area, a few small plateaus. Try to check up there, minimize the potential for the roll away. I was definitely a bit too aggressive trying to park the pin. Yeah, better. Yeah, So this is a job for the deflector. It's so far downhill, way more than hole 1. So I think I just want a stone that falls from the sky. Okay, circle's edge. Can do a bit better than that.
I'll try a similar idea.
Yeah, pyro is a good call. Yeah, that's also short.
It's way short. It's hard for me to get a glimpse of how far it is.
Oh, biker. That's another obstacle that you'll run into playing those rounds. Gotta wait a bit from time to time. Pyro should push a bit more. Yeah, that's there. Yeah. Maybe it's a pyro or just a bit more power on the deflector. Let's see.
Or maybe it's a putter. It's also short. It's so hard. Out of the hand, I don't even know how the shot is.
Yeah. Like really throw more downhill than you expect. Really get the nose down. Throw a steep hyzer and really pull it down toward that dry earth patch. Yeah, better.
It's a little bit short, but it was at least more down.
Yeah, that's the shot you want to do.
So my pyro was quite short, but let's see if I can jump at it. Nope.
So first shot with the deflector. One left, one right, and not quite. Obviously that goes in. I guess the pyro is definitely the better play. I thought I would want something that really dumps, but I can just give a little bit less on the pyro and focus more on the line. So I guess that's my tournament play. I'm between my 3 main approach discs for now. So my Proton Atom, Envy, Eagle Envy, and an Entropy. And I think the middle stability should be perfect for this one. It's a roughly 80 meter, slightly left bending shot. There's a hillside behind the basket, so getting the distance right isn't that important. You can just hit the hillside. The line is really what to focus on here. Bit left.
I'm gonna also try an Envy.
Little flip.
It trickles kind of a little bit up. It's a putt, but
you don't really have to be conservative here. So maybe it is a tempo even, because I really don't have to worry about going long.
It's also a little bit left.
Yeah, that's my miss today.
I'm trying the more unstable Envy. That's in the tree.
Yeah, that's the bad miss.
Yeah.
So I guess keep it low and driven, and maybe the mid is really the play. My first instinct was putter, maybe because of the distance, but yeah. A bit more right, miss the branches.
Okay, I'll try one mid-range as well.
Yeah, that's it. Come on, fade, fade, fade.
But it's still quite good. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Should be the mid. Okay, so the good miss is definitely a bit to the left. So aim straight for the basket on a little bit of hyzer and settle right around here, a few meters to the left. That should be the safe play. Doesn't have too many chains. Gotta putt it soft. Oh man.
Well, it was a decent shot, but the second one is much better.
Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Now I know what the good miss is.
At least not in the tree.
All right, so the next hole is roughly 120 meters. At least the tee sign says so. maybe it's a bit less, but that's not the difficult part about this hole. There is a hill right in front of us that you have to go over or around, and you kind of have to work with your surroundings to gauge the distance. But you can kind of look over there. You can see the trees to the left side behind those initial trees. That's where the basket is. So if you complain about blind holes, there's always something to gauge your shot off. If it's really 120 meters, there's no way I'll get there on sidearm.
I'll try as well with this beautiful wave.
Yeah, through the
on sidearm. I don't think I can get it there, but I will try it anyways. Oh, that's
grip lock.
For the far wrong basket.
Just in case the other shots are too short, I'll go with an echo on backhand and just try to drift it in, long turning Anheuser line. That's about right. Yeah, that could be the play.
Could be good, yeah. I'm trying one more sidearm around here.
Much better.
I think that's better, yeah.
If you get your nose down a bit, then
yeah, it's kind of the hill. You're kind of thinking getting over that hill.
Yeah.
So no matter which one of the two mistakes I will make in the tournament, I think I shouldn't get too greedy, and I'll just do a simple approach. Don't need more than that.
So my sidearm was short as expected. So it really is 120 meters. I got like 100 to 110. I guess I'll go with my backhand shot with the echo. Kinda embarrassing that I throw my mid-ranges further on backhand than my drivers on sidearm, but yeah. This one is a very, very steep sidearm heiser. And this time you can't match the hillside, you gotta spike it as hard as you can and hope that you don't roll away. Definitely one of the more fluky holes around here. But the sidearm line is definitely something that just a few people can throw. And on backhand it's almost impossible in my opinion. You cut into the hillside and roll down.
Stick.
Did it?
I didn't see anything moving down, so yeah. It might be good. Yes.
Yeah, that one's hard.
Yeah. Going down here.
And that's OB, by the way. Like
okay, so I should really pull it further.
That's a wild mistake, because if you want a birdie, you really gotta risk going OB here if you cut it a bit too close.
Let's
really
see.
Tough get. Yeah.
It's better, but
maybe that's the play for you. Just give yourself like a circus edge uphill look.
How far is it?
It says 76, but it plays
8 meters
way
up.
longer. I'm gonna throw my range just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just lucky if you stick it with
maybe I need something, maybe I don't have the power on sidearm, maybe I should do something that carries more.
That's smooth.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's again like circus edge, bit outside.
Yeah.
Maybe you just play for the long look.
It's super hard to find any footing. I don't even have the power.
No, good height. The second one had a chance. That's where my backhand ended up. My sidearm was just over there. So I guess it's either less of a sidearm spike, or I just really go with a backhand and try and hope that it sticks. Yeah. Not much use in getting aggressive on a basket like this. This one is short and tricky, and since I was here last time, the branches have grown out a bit more, so it's even more low ceiling than I remember. Range backhand could do the trick. Yeah,
smooth.
Pretty nice. Oh, night by the root. No, but that was pretty much how I imagined it.
I'm gonna go with my first gut feeling. It's a forehand to hit the gap.
Also pretty good.
I'm hitting the, oh, they got through somehow, but it's fading out to the right.
Yeah, it's sloping to the right side, so that's the risk with the sidearm. But on the other hand, you hit gaps better with sidearms. Yeah. Dang.
I'll try the backhand as well, just I've tried it.
Go lower than you expect.
Yeah, that was just on hyzer. But the line was, or the direction was okay at least.
It's kind of the good miss on this one. If you end up short, then you still have a good run. Just avoid the bushes. Yeah, that's also too high.
Super smooth.
Yeah.
They just kick randomly in all kinds of directions down there.
Yeah, wild. The roots here are a gamble.
Did you notice that Flo always talks about what the good miss is? While editing this video, I just realized that's maybe one of the things that differentiate him as a player from me. He's a very experienced player, and yes, he throws way better than me, but the strategy game is also very important, and I'm usually just planning for how things go right, and when they don't in tournaments I get frustrated and things get out of control quickly. But Flo here talking about what the good miss is tells me maybe I shouldn't go for a throw that might be perfect if I execute it perfectly, but for a shot that is good, and if I miss it, it's also decent. So I think that's something we amateurs all can learn from, and if we play smarter and take less risks, maybe we get better scores out on the course and improve our ratings. So that's one of the insights from this video that I wanted to share with you. Thanks Flo for the pro tip, and let's get right back into the video.
So that's where my shot that hit the branches ended up. And I have a deep C2 look. It's still a good look because it's protected and I can give it a good bit, but if you aim a bit further down and avoid the branches, you always end up in the gully, in the ditch, and have a circle putt almost every time. My range got kicked back and it's still comfortably inside the circle. So better go low, better give yourself a consistent circle look than trying to park the pin. As I said, 5-6 meter putts for the birdie. And just because I aimed down here instead of up there. Yeah, nice and consistent.
So I got lucky here, didn't roll too far away.
Yeah, good correction.
Have to get the putt style, but it will work.
I guess I'm still going with the echo. It's very far uphill, and I think I need the turn. It will probably stay straight instead of turning over too much because it's so far uphill. But maybe I even have to disc up because it's 84 meters and 16 meters of elevation.
Ah, that works.
Yeah, but C2, I think it's the fairway.
I'm also going for an understable fairway. It's a bit of wind coming in right now, so I'm not thinking about it. It just complicates things for me. That's in the forest.
One step up, resistor, old beat-in resistor, kind of straight. I need a bit more push, so maybe it's even a Tesla. Dang.
I'll try the wave. It's too fast, I think, but it's not that flippy.
Yeah. Some Lisot Tesla. Hummingbird. So I just took a look. The Tesla, the good shot is just a few meters right of the basket. So distance-wise, perfect. But with the mid-range, I can just get into C2. So that's not the play, but let's see if I can warm up with the glitch a bit. Good height. So, hole 9. This one is very tricky, as I remember it. You gotta get into the woods and then cut sharp to the right. So swing something as far left as you can for the beginning so that it can really work that fade downhill. But what I will do for my shot probably is the spike hyzer over top. I'll throw this one first. Yeah, and that's probably a C2 look. It's very hard to hit right. And now I'll go up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's hitting 1,000 branches.
Okay, it hit the bottom. No
It
lost
came down.
disc. No, but like kind of play Plinko up there and get yourself a look every time. That's a good play.
I kind of want to try that now, but I'll try the sensible play.
Yeah.
I don't know where the basket is, so I'll just throw.
Yeah.
It got through.
Yeah,
so
that's
maybe
better than
some-
my first.
Nice.
You gotta cut the corner really hard. We're both next to each other, and we're in deep C2. I guess you could hit it a bit cleaner. The gap is there, but you really have to practice it a few more times than we do now, one day before the event, to get it down. I guess you could get a circle look, but most people will kind of collect in here in C2 and give it a go. One more. No. That's where my spike heist ended up. The tee is over there. And I crashed those trees. So if I get a bit lucky, I could also filter over there. It's just basically pure luck. But if you have the line, it might be better than trying to hit the main gap, sadly. They could make a mando, actually, and cut out the gap a bit more. That could make it a bit better. Ah, tree night.
Basket night. So that was it for the front nine of this course. Thanks for showing me the ropes a little bit and giving me some tips. This is totally new disc golf from me. Looking at the map, I thought this seems makeable, but coming here, it's just completely something new, and it's going to be a big challenge on the weekend. But stay tuned for the second half of the video where we show the back nine.
Yeah.
So let's get on to
it. The wooded holes start now.
I should have some home course advantage then, because my home course is a wooded course. Let's see.